What's good, everybody? It's your boy Uncle Sam's Reject here, back with some more Madden 19 Indianapolis Colts rebuild franchise. And last episode, man, we lost, the second round of playoffs, divisional round, to a division foe, actually, the Jacksonville Jaguars. We lost 31-17, and here we are in the offseason, man, gearing up for the draft, getting ready for, season number 2, trying to make another deep playoff push. Taking a look at what we did in free agency, we were able to get a young cornerback, Tavon Young, 26 years old, 82 overall. We were able to pick up tight end Seth DeValve, 78 overall, 27 years old, vertical threat, 83 speed, For our vertical offense, he definitely fits our scheme. I don't really care, what the little purple box says. Then we were able to pick up D tackle Malik Collins. He's going to be our number 1 guy, 25 years old, 78 years old, speed rusher, 6'2", 305. We were able to pick up another D tackle, Vernon Butler Jr., 26, 75, and 26 years old, 75 overall. And then we were able to pick up a fullback, Trey Madden, 27 years old. He's a utility guy. I'm pretty sure he used to be a running back as well. So, if the opportunity presents itself, we can actually use him there as well. Some of the big signings throughout the league: Derrick Henry signed with the Baltimore Ravens. Phillip Rivers signs with the New England Patriots. Logan Ryan is a Cowboy. Jalen Mills is a Jet. Lamar Miller stays with the Texans. Kenyon Drake leaves Miami, goes with the Buffalo Bills. You got David Onyemata stays with the Jets. Devin McCourty goes to Pittsburgh. And then that's pretty much all the big names. Oh, Corey Coleman is now a Dolphin. Taking a look at the draft pick we have, since we went to the playoffs and we did pretty well, we have the 26th overall pick. We do have all 7 rounds of our picks. No extra picks. We didn't make any trades or anything like that. But some of that might change this year, but we really don't need that many pieces. Our team is good. We just gotta go out there. Our team is good. We made the playoffs. We finished 9-7. We should have been a little better, but we're like right there. We're just like 1 or 2 players away from making, that push and taking that next step. All right, man. It is now our pick. We're on the clock. Round 1, pick 26. Let's go ahead and make our selection. See who we want to go with. We might even trade the pick depending on who it is. We have Andrew Luck. We don't really need a new quarterback of the future. We could use a good running back. We have Amir Abdullah. This guy looks good, Rashad Mosley, projected to be a mid-first rounder. But what I'm really thinking about doing, I'm thinking about trying to wait to the second round and going for our boy Devin Singletary out of FAU. He's projected to go late second round. He could be there. These dudes look very, very comparable. I feel like this running back might be a can't-miss prospect. But like I said, I want Devin Singletary. All right, man, so we're going to go out on a little bit of a limb here. We're going to take our boy a little bit early. Rashad Mosley looks like he's good, but we know for a fact what Devin Singletary can do out here. And we're going to reach a little bit. They might say it's a bad pick or whatever, but we're going to go with a dude that we know can produce. We know what he can do. So we're going to go ahead, stay true to ourselves, pick our FAU alum, Devin Singletary. They say that's a good pick. His true talent, he's ranked 12, but his true talent is ranked 12. We picked him up at 26, 79 overall, star potential. Not the fastest or anything like that, but we definitely look forward to him putting in, quite a bit of work this season. All right, man, here we are in the second round making another selection. I was actually looking forward to trying to get DeAndre Johnson, but looks like he was scooped up off the board. Teams really saw what it is that he could do. Not really anybody that I want to pick up here in the second round, so we're going to look to see if we can get a decent trade out of this. Maybe a player, some future picks. All right, man, here we are with our third round pick, and more of the same. Nobody out there that we really want, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just, swap picks for years, either between the Saints or the Cowboys. Since the Saints are a little better than my boys, we're going to go ahead and take the Cowboys pick and hope for the best. All right, so here we are in the fourth round, and we have an opportunity to pick yet another FAU alum, Jack Brashears, our starting center for like the last 2 or 3 seasons over at FAU. They didn't have him projected high in the draft, but he decided to throw his name in the hat. So here he is, projected to go in the 5th round, but when you scouted him, they say he's a 4th rounder, so we're going to go ahead and roll with him. And hopefully next round, our boy Tim Bonner is still on the board as well. All right, so we draft Brashears. Good pick. True value is 123. We got him at 122. You know what I mean? Just one early before him. He's star potential, 6'5", 310. Going to be a beast, man. We might even be able to move him over to left or right guard. All right, man. So just like DeAndre, our plan kind of folded a little bit. Tim Bonner's not there. You know what I'm saying? So what we're going to do is we're probably just going to pick up somebody for the line. You know what I mean? We just drafted Reggie Bain last year at left tackle. So let's see what else we can work. We're going to go ahead and rock out with Spencer McWilliams. He's projected early 6th round, but he's scouted at late 5th round, which we are in. So we're going to go ahead and take our chance on him. 6'8", 333. He's a beast. They say we reached. Took him a little early. You know what I mean? He's got some decent stats. Only normal, you know what I mean, progression trait. But when you got to do that big, I feel like he could be all right. All right, man. So that's the end of the draft. Nobody really cares about the 6th or 7th rounders. But there's a little recap for us. You know what I mean? We traded 2 picks, a 2nd and 3rd rounder. Got the same for next year. So we got 2 2nd and 3rd round picks next year. We were able to pick up our boy Devin Singletary, 79 overall, 88 speed. You know what I'm saying? Jack Brashear's in the 4th round, 72 overall. Then we got Spencer McWilliams. They said we reached, but he's a 70. Then we were able to pick up Brody Livingston, tight end, 6th round. And then we picked up a D tackle, Chris Bradshaw out of UAB. He's a 65 overall. So overall, our draft wasn't bad. You know what I mean? 4 out of our 5 picks were 70s or above. But let's find out where Tim Bonner and DeAndre Johnson went. All right, man. So the first one we find is Tim Bonner. He actually went to the Denver Broncos. You see here, 6'4", 225. Normal progression trait. You know what I mean? Hopefully he can get that better. But here's his stats. 85 speed. A little quick dude off the edge. He was a good player for us, you know what I mean, the last 3 seasons at FAU. So I'm looking forward to see if he could hopefully do some work here in Denver. All right, man. So we found DeAndre Johnson as well. He was drafted by the Washington Redskins. 6'2", 207, 23-year-old rookie. You know what I mean? He's got the quick progression trait. Comes out 71 overall. You know, he's not the greatest thrower, but he's got some speed. You know what I mean? 86 speed for a QB. Could do a lot of damage there as a dual threat. All right, man. So here we go. We got some big decisions to make. Week 4 of the preseason. You know what I mean? Got to cut the roster size down to 53. We're at 65. We got to cut 12 people. You know what I mean? We're going to go ahead and move Grigsby to the practice squad. Tony Brown is gone. Going to move Unterturl, however you say his name, to the practice squad. CJ Bowie can go there as well. Antoine Small. Tyrone Lloyd, you know what I mean? We're going to send as many dudes to the practice squad as we can, you know what I mean? Just to keep them around and see if they improve at all. Austin Proil, the wide receiver, he's got to go. Can't bring him to the practice squad. Zaire Franklin has to get cut as well. And there we are. We're down to 53. All right, man, so we made it to week 1. This is what our opening day lineup is going to look like. We're 83 overall squad, 85 on offense, 87 on defense. Andrew Luck, you know what I mean, holding it down. Devin Singletary, you know what I mean, even though he's lower rated than Amir Abdullah, he's going to get the starting nod over him, but they're going to share carries. D'Anthony McGriff has risen up the depth chart, you know what I mean, from last year. He's now the number 1 guy. Moncrief is still in the slot. We got T.Y. on the other side. You know what I mean, Trey Madden at the fullback position. Eric Ebron is still the number 1 go-to tight end. Anthony Costanzo, you know what I mean, is the starting right tackle. B. Smith, right guard. Kelly is the center. Hugh Nelson is the left guard. And our boy Reggie Bain is still the starting left tackle in the 2nd year. Defensive side of the ball, they surprised me a lot last year. You know what I mean? Malik Collins and Victor Butler Jr. are holding it down at D tackle positions. We got T. Williams on the outside. Sheard, Lawrence holding down the edges. We got Tavon Young as the number 2 corner. Just picked him up. Matthias Farley still starting as a strong safety. Aziz Al-Shahir holding it down left outside linebacker. We got Leonard and Shazier holding down the middle linebacker spots. Teray holding down the right outside linebacker. Then we got Kenny Vaccaro still holding it down at the free safety position. You know what I mean? And Malik Hooker's going to come in and help out when he can. All right, man. So that was the full offseason in the draft. You know what I mean? All right, man. So that was our full offseason in the draft. So, you know what I mean? We made the playoffs last year. We're trying to take that extra step. We made it to the division round. We want to get to the conference championship and maybe even the Super Bowl this year. Trying to see if we can take that leap, if we can take that next step. I think this squad is continually getting better. Andrew Luck stayed healthy all of last year. That's a blessing. We can't really ask for more than that. But we got to see if Devin Singletary can come in here and do some work. And if McGriff can hold it down, you know what I'm saying? And if McGriff can hold it down, you know what I'm saying, in the 2nd year. I think this team has potential. We got a lot of speed on the outsides at the receivers positions. You know what I mean? Hopefully we can have McGriff and Ty get closer to 1,000 yards this year. But all in all, I'm looking good. But all in all, we're looking good, and I'm looking forward to next season, man. So that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed, stop and smash that like button. Hit me up in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new. It's your boy Uncle Sam's Recheck, arcadegames.com. I'm out of here. Peace.